and in person. It's from Studio 9. It's a Little Off the Top podcast. I'm Jimmy Stewart. And that's Justin. How's it going?
Well, man, I don't know. I just I don't like heights. Okay.
I don't. I'm from the U.S., but you would never know by my accent.
What would you think? We can get.
Can
into
I
that
hear
later.
you?
I don't know. Can you? You said I sounded good. You said my levels were good.
Hold on. That's your cans.
Don't fuck with my cans, boy.
Go ahead.
I'm talking. Oh shit!
There we go.
That's like I can hear me a lot now.
Yeah, that's better. All right.
What happened? What'd you change?
I upped your mic.
Okay, I'll keep it in mind. Hey, let's do this.
Oh, cheers. Oh shit.
That was fucking close. Boop.
Cheers.
Boop. You're looking fancy as fuck, boy. You're in a suit?
I am. I just came from a funeral.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I mean, celebration of life.
It's a hot day for a funeral.
It was.
On the day that we're recording this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was a firecracker of a woman. That's what they said at the funeral.
They said that?
Yeah, she was a firecracker. Yeah. It was one of my friends from high school's mom passed away, Miss Taylor. R.I.P. She will be missed. She was like everyone's mom. And from the minute that she knew you, she treated you like one of her own. She threatened to kill me at least twice.
What?
Once with a gun and once with a knife.
What did you do?
I believed her, and one of them was, she cooked some food, and I was about to eat it, and she said,
Did it taste like wood? You ever go to a friend's house and
food just tastes like wood? The beans are soggy, and the chicken tastes like wood. Yeah. No. Well, she said, you better go wash those dick beaters before I stab you. Yeah. In high school, she called my hands dick beaters. I'm like, she knows.
How does she know? Are they hairy?
No. And then another time, I don't understand how this actually happened, but me, my friend Ephraim, Dion, and Tyrone, we're all sleeping in the same bed. Ephraim's 6'8".
You better call on Tyrone from what I hear.
And it was not a big bed, but we were all laying on there. 916 Pale Ale from
New Helvetia. Gotta support
New Helvetia. And I don't know if you know, I have Tourette's syndrome.
That makes a lot of sense.
Did you not know that?
I don't think I knew that.
Oh, yeah. If you watch the Roger Rabbit episode, I think it's very apparent.
Yeah, you get a little ticky sometimes.
Yeah. Especially when I'm tired or stressed.
I'm going to call you Ricky Tikki Tavi from now on.
No, let's not do that, please.
Is that something that people called you before?
No, they used to call me Twitch, which I hated. But I was twitching in the bed, and Tyrone tried to choke me. So he's choking me because they kept calling me the vibrator. The vibrator. Actually, they just call me the vibrator at the... Dion's older brother, he was like, I'm surprised they ain't beating you up yet. I'm like, yeah, it's still got time. And Miss Taylor came in and said, if you guys don't knock it off, I'm going to shoot you with my gun. She's like,
damn.
She's like, it's under the mattress. If you guys keep fucking around, it's going to go off on its own.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
Yeah, she didn't fuck around. She was cool as shit, though. She was cool as shit.
Well, rest in power, Miss Taylor.
Drink some water to you.
That's a horrible way to celebrate.
I don't think she drank.
You gotta take another Fernet shot.
She never drank.
Okay. Yeah. Never in her life?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Doesn't sound like a firecracker to me.
So, how's the girlfriend you left me for?
I've been busy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, that's awesome,
It's
dude.
good.
I'm just fucking with you.
I know.
It's only because I miss you.
I still feel bad.
Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad.
I don't think you... I'm so sweaty all the time. Like right now, I'm fucking sweaty as shit.
So the new shop's
you don't want
going
this in the shop. No, it's good. It's good. I did forget about how many fucking kids' haircuts go through that shop.
Oh,
I've been cutting a lot of children.
And you do walk-ins.
Yeah,
it's a lot of walk-ins.
And it's like right there in like West Roseville, and it's surrounded by high school, middle school, elementary schools. Like there's so many kids that come to the shop.
It's not in Old Roseville. For some reason I thought it was.
Nope.
Was Barber Blues?
No. This is the same location as where Barber Blues was.
Did they remodel?
A little bit. The owner of Barber Blues did like take some stuff out of the shop and like apparently like put holes in walls and shit. Like
one does.
They had to do a little bit of remodeling, but it still looks relatively the same.
Does the shop have a theme?
No, not really.
Okay.
1851. I did figure out what 1851 is. That was the year that Placer County was founded.
Oh.
So they named it for like the county's heritage.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think that's where Houston was born, in Placer County.
Oh, I thought you were going to say in 1851.
No, in Placer County.
God,
so
he looks great.
because he's born in Roseville at the hospital. So when we had to go get his birth certificate, we had to go to Auburn.
God damn.
Yeah.
Okay. That's also where like the courthouse where a lot of people get married is, right? Up in Auburn.
Sure. Were you born in Sacramento?
No, I was born in Castro Valley.
Castro Valley, like San Francisco?
Ish.
Oh, that's rad.
Are you segueing already?
No. Oh, no, I was not. No, the Castro is in San Francisco.
For sure. Yeah, no, it is in the Bay Area. It's not quite San Francisco, but it's closer to like Walnut Creek.
Have you ever had to like get your birth certificate and had to travel there to get it, or have you always just had one?
I think my mom probably has it.
Is it in a clamshell? Or a sleeve?
Good one. It's a clamshell. But yeah, no, I was born in Eden Hospital in Castro Valley, which is not too far from Livermore.
Oh.
And yeah, I grew up in Livermore.
The hospital I was born in doesn't exist anymore, which is weird.
Did the Joker blow it up?
He did.
Oh, that's twisted.
Shoved a pencil up his nose and then blew it up.
What's the pencil? What's the pencil part?
Didn't he say? Never mind. He was like, "You want to see a magic trick?"
Oh shit! Yeah. That is gnarly.
Oh, it just popped in my head.
He's a gnarly guy.
He is. You know, gnarly starts with a G.
It does.
Why? It's a made-up word.
No, it doesn't start with a Y. It starts with a G.
Yeah, but why? It's a made-up word. Why does it start with a G?
How would you spell it?
Just like how you
With a silent K.
Gnarly.
K-N-A-R-L.
N-A-R-L-Y. Gnarly. I don't know.
That does, make way more sense. But
just like knife makes way more sense. N-I-F-E.
It does.
Knife.
English is a stupid language.
It is.
And mid-Atlantic accent is a great accent.
It is. It is. It's a totally made-up accent to sound more astute.
Is that what it is?
Sort of. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is kind of British adjacent.
It is.
Right?
Like, especially like 40s mid-Atlantic.
Yeah.
Like Vincent Price. Super mid-Atlantic. Like, you would think he might have been from England.
I'm going to show how stupid I am. I don't understand the term mid-Atlantic.
Because
did it come from New York?
It doesn't exist. No, but it's supposed to be like in between a New York accent and a British accent. So somewhere in the middle in the Atlantic Ocean. So
okay.
It's mid-Atlantic.
That makes sense.
So it's halfway.
Got it.
But it's a totally made-up accent. It was
Right.
never like from a region.
Okay.
It was just something that people did to sound more
For
affluent.
sure. Okay. I was thinking like the middle of the coast of the Atlantic
No,
is where this is supposed to come from.
Like in between.
Okay.
That's like
That
Vincent
makes
Price.
sense.
His most famous saying, darkness falls across the land.
Oh, I've heard that.
Yeah. From Thriller. That was Vincent Price.
That is Thriller.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that's super mid-Atlantic.
Thriller scared the shit out of me when I was a kid.
Grizzly goose from every tomb.
You were in like college when that came out, huh?
I was. Yeah. Hell yeah. No, I was in elementary school.
Were you really?
Yeah, it's 82. I was 7.
So you were scared too when you saw
Fuck,
it, probably.
fuck yeah.
Yeah.
The
It's
girl in
fucking
the
scary.
video, Ola Ray, from Sacramento.
No shit.
Yep.
Okay. I just found out somebody else. Oh, Molly Ringwald is from Sacramento.
100% she
Didn't
is.
know that until today.
Oh. Today I
learned
found
that
out.
today. Yeah, I was today years old.
Today years old when I found out.
Molly Ringwald was from Sacramento.
Yep.
I should know our celebrities more. I should know
Especially
that better.
hanging out with me. Because
Yeah.
I'm always saying
Oh,
it.
you
Sacramento's own Jessica Chastain, Oscar winner. Thank you.
and the director.
El Camino High School. Yeah.
What's her face?
Barbie Livingston. What is Barbie's last name? Livingston sounds good to me.
I'd say it's more of a Smith
Barbie
because there's
Smith.
so many of them.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
It's Barbie Smith.
Barbie Smith it is.
I don't know. Livingston's better.
Greta Gerwig.
Greta Gerwig. That's her name. Who else is from Sacramento? Type it in the comments.
Curtis Corona.
I've never heard that name before in my life.
He's one of my clients.
Okay.
He's a special effects supervisor.
Oh, the guy who's living in LA now?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Or
big
and
old
Quebec.
Great big bushy
Montreal.
beard.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's from Sacramento.
Yeah. Friends of Greta Gerwig.
He knows her.
He does.
That's cool.
He does.
Can he introduce us? Can he get her on the podcast?
I'm gonna go with a no.
Can he try?
Oh, dude, I didn't even mean Houston. I disappointed him yesterday. He asked me if he could do something, and I said absolutely not. And he was like, "Oh, I was so happy for a second."
Because you started with absolutely.
Yeah.
It's like the sloths from that movie Zootopia.
Zootopia.
Yeah. One of them asks if the other. Yeah, fucking strip, baby. One of them asks if the other will marry him, and she was like, "What? No way!" It's such a good movie. Zootopia is great.
So I had to wear a suit to. Well, I didn't have to wear a suit, but I figured I'd wear a suit to the funeral. Seems appropriate.
Yeah.
I'm in between sizes right now. So I have a few suits from when I was about 10 to 15 pounds lighter than I am now.
I'm about in between 4 sizes right
No,
now.
so I have a couple of suits for that, right?
Okay, yeah.
I have this suit that I bought when I was about 15 to 20 pounds heavier.
I thought you were going to say 15 years old. I was
No.
like, holy shit. That's impressive.
So I'm wearing this one, but it's a little too big on me. But the other ones, I couldn't get the buttons to even like get close to each other.
It looks to me like this is fitting you pretty well.
Thank you.
You look good.
I look hot and sweaty.
Did you get it from Men's Warehouse?
No.
So
I'm going to go... Oh,
you
yeah.
don't really like the way you look?
I don't think so. Oh, fuck. I'm going to go with I got this at Nordstrom Rack.
Oh, you bought it off the rack.
Off the rack and had it hemmed up, baby.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. I've never owned a suit before in my life.
Whenever you're ready, let me know.
I've never owned one.
We'll go get you one.
Going and buying off the rack, like say like mid-range, what's a good dollar amount to set for buying your first suit?
I would say $300.
$300.
Whoa. Are we talking suit or are we talking suit, shirt, tie, socks, shoes?
All of it.
Because that's a whole different situation.
So that's what, like 5?
So probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm going like 3 on the suit. Because
could also just
you might be able to get
not
it for
do it
a
and
little
then-
cheaper than that, but then you want to take it to the tailor and get it slightly fitted for you.
Right, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Well,
Nordstrom Rack is a spot to go.
it would be hard for me to do that instead of just buying a PS5 because it's like the same
Yeah,
amount.
yeah, I know. And you don't need a suit at the barber shop.
I'm never gonna have a suit.
Yeah, well, one day when we get a podcast award, get you a suit.
Yeah, once we start generating money and we have to go to the. Is there a podcast award?
Yeah, for sure.
What's it called?
The potties.
The potties. I might have to use the potties soon.
Speaking of awards, let's talk about a movie that I don't know if it won any awards or not.
It did not.
I am not shocked.
Yeah. Before we get into that,
Oh, okay.
it's not worth it.
Is it a premature segue?
No, we can get into it.
Okay.
I don't have to tell it. It's a dumb story.
Nope.
It's not going to bring anything to the podcast at all. So, no, we're not just here to talk about funerals and death threats
And Justin
from
potentially buying a
friends' moms.
suit
Yeah,
for our podcast award that we're going to get one day.
we'll see.
We're to talk about a movie that came out the year Justin was born.
I forgot that was the theme. Oh no!
1958.
So last week we called an audible because "Do the Right Thing" is such a good movie, and it was
1 year after.
It came out a year after I was born. I decided it's my birthday month. We could do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah, we can.
And I called another audible
and did a movie 30 years before you were born.
We're talking about
When I was a young lad.
Yeah, exactly 30 years before I was born. We're talking about Alfred Hitchcock's Vertigo.
Vertigo. Have you seen this before?
Absolutely. I've seen this movie a handful of times.
I've never seen it.
This was your first time?
I had no idea what it was about.
Oh,
I went in
shit.
100% completely blind. I, on purpose, did not IMDb this.
Wow.
I didn't even look at like a tagline.
Really?
Yeah.
That's okay.
So in my head,
I'm excited to get to that.
I thought the movie was going to be different.
It's okay for sure. I can see
Yep.
that. It's not the type of movie that you would think when you think Alfred Hitchcock. I'll say that.
No.
But the reason that I wanted to cover this movie is because this is the movie that popularized one of my all-time favorite cinematography techniques.
Oh,
the dolly zoom,
dolly
or
zoom.
the Vertigo zoom.
Yeah.
We covered it in our episode about Jaws.
Yes.
But
I sent you the GIF.
This is the movie that popularized it, and it's such a cool shot. I love it so much, and the cinematography in this movie in general is really fun.
I will definitely say
Really fucking good.
It has that going for it for sure.
Yeah.
It is like almost a love letter to San Francisco also, which I
big
really
time.
enjoyed.
Yeah. All right, so a little history about Vertigo. Vertigo is a. Oh
shit!
I'm gonna pick this up. I'm gonna do one of these.
Don't worry, no one can see it.
I'm worried about people being able to hear me when I'm looking at my computer screen and just reading these notes. Vertigo is a 1958 American psychological thriller film directed and produced by Alfred Hitchcock. The story was based on the 1954 novel D'entre les morts, which translates to From Among the Dead, written by some French guy that I can't pronounce their name.
I bet there's more boobs in that story. French dudes love boobs.
It's a book.
Yeah, I'm describing boobs, you know.
Oh, yeah. You're probably right. Well,
her breasts were so big, he got vertigo.
he
wanted to suck on
some people could
sure.
probably get vertigo looking at small boobs.
Yeah.
Some people just like boobs of all size.
Yeah.
The plot follows former police detective named John, aka Scotty,
Or Scotty.
Ferguson, which there's another point where somebody learns his name. And
It's the girl. Yeah.
Do they call you Jack?
Yeah, I think Jack was
Is Jack a
well, John F. Kennedy. They called him Jack Kennedy a lot.
Okay,
so that was a common nickname.
I don't understand how that's a nickname for John. I also don't know how he got Scotty. They don't talk about that at all.
There's a lot of things they don't explain in this movie.
No. So John Scotty Ferguson, who has retired because of an incident in the line of duty, has caused him to develop acrophobia, or an extreme fear of heights, and vertigo, which is a false sense of rotational movement. Scotty is hired by an acquaintance, Gavin Elster, as a private investigator to follow his wife, Madeline, who has been behaving strangely. The movie received mixed reviews upon initial release, but is now cited as a classic Hitchcock film and one of the greatest films ever made. In 1989, it was one of the first 25 films selected by the Library of Congress for preservation in the United States National Film Registry for being culturally, historically, or aesthetically significant. So it's in there with Do the Right Thing. Do the Right Thing is also Library of Congress.
Okay.
Budget was small. Probably big for 50s. The budget,
Like is Hitchcock.
budget was $2.5 million. Box office only took $7.3 million. So it
made money?
It made money. It was in the green for sure, or in the black.
But in the black.
Yeah, in the
Black or red?
Red is bad.
Red is bad.
In the black, you're good.
Yeah.
In the black, you're back.
Once you go black, you never go back.
But yeah, no, it didn't win any awards. It stars James Stewart, who I absolutely love.
Yeah, sure does, actually.
I do love that Mid-Atlantic accent. James Stewart plays, as we said, John Scotty Ferguson. He was 49 when he played
He
this
was
role.
1 year older than me.
He was 49 years old.
Dude, I thought he was 60.
It also stars Kim Novak, who
Yeah.
played Madeline Elster, and also Judy Barton. She was 24.
I liked her better.
Oh, she was fucking great.
That's the one with the glasses, right?
No.
Oh.
No, this is the main chick that is acting strangely.
Oh, wait, I thought that was Novak.
Yeah, that's what I said. Kim
No,
Kim
the
Novak.
other girl. You said the other girl's name.
That's Barbara Bell Geddes.
Oh, I like her.
Yeah, I do too.
I don't know what the fuck she saw in Scotty.
What's that?
I don't know what the fuck she saw in Scotty. But apparently they were engaged one time for 3 months and then never revisited that.
Yeah, and then
anyway, go ahead. We need to get into this fucking movie.
Shot,
lots to say.
It was shot in San Francisco and also Mission San Juan Bautista, which I've actually been to.
Oh.
Have you ever been there?
I don't know. Where is it?
I haven't been there, but I
where you were born?
drove through it. No. It's right outside of Santa Cruz.
I have not been there. Sounds like a Santa Cruz ass place.
But yeah, like people like in the Bay Area, like their schools would take field trips to this mission.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, no, they talked about that in the thing. I didn't know where that was. Okay, by Santa Cruz. Gotcha.
Yeah,
you've been there.
He mentions that it's 100 miles south of San Francisco.
Yeah,
I actually mapped it out. It's like 97. It's pretty close.
Yeah,
so
there you go.
So
before Google Maps, everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you go to the bell tower?
No, I've never actually stept foot there. I didn't go there with school. I was just driving through, and it looks exactly the same as it does in the movie. So that was kind of fun. I think that's all I've got for notes. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, so when it first started, right, he's chasing 49.
49 years old.
Dude, he drank whiskey and fucking did something.
I didn't think, I was honestly, I thought he looked younger than 49.
Oh, I thought he was way older.
I thought he was like late 30s, early 40s.
No, there was no way I thought that.
What about him looked old to you?
Everything.
Like,
yeah, his swag, just everything. But anyway.
I honestly, like, there's that debate online too, where like, did people just look older back in the day?
Yeah, probably. Because you said that the main girl was 24. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she didn't look 24.
And then I also looked up Marjorie or Midge, the one with the glasses. She was 35.
That sounds about right. She
was my age.
Yeah.
In this movie.
Yeah, she looked good though.
Because my birthday is this week.
Happy birthday!
My 35th birthday is this Saturday.
Fuck yeah. I hope you don't get 35 kicks from Alex.
Tillish?
Nope. Call back to my 13th birthday story.
Oh,
the bully
that's
one.
Right. That's
Yes.
right.
So when it first starts, right, he's like chasing this dude on a roof.
Mm-hmm.
He hangs off this thing, and he gets
he slips and
vertigo, and then the cop tries to save him. The cop dies. Right after that, I was thinking, okay, so what is this movie? I was like, okay, he's a cop. Something's gonna happen. He's investigating a crime. He will end up on the Golden Gate Bridge at some point. And then like overcome it. Not at all what this movie's about.
No, they don't set foot on the bridge. No.
I did look something up and I couldn't get the answer. In like the background shots, especially of her glasses, her apartment, which was rad, by the way.
It was a super dope.
There was like a big neon sign that said SP.
Yeah.
And I couldn't figure out what that was. I don't know if it was for Southern Pacific Railroad.
I would imagine that's probably what it is.
Or if it was for some sort of food. Because there used to be the C&H big sign. That's not
I don't know.
Yeah, I looked it up and I couldn't find anything.
That opening shot though, it does show that whole area, and then also like it like pans over and you see Coit Tower. Like it shows like a good chunk of San Francisco.
He had issues with Coit Tower? Oh, because it was high.
Yeah. He's got a fear
that's
of
why
heights.
he was like, if I never see that okay. At first I was like, what happened to him at Coit Tower? Did he get touched? I was confused.
Coit Tower killed his father.
Coitus Tower for him.
Coitus Tower. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so then he's like not on the force anymore. Also, I think this movie took place over like 2 years.
Oh, longer than that. Longer than that.
Something happens to him. He has a weird fucking dream, and then he's comatose. Like, and it's been at least a year.
I feel like it's been about a year then, but then I think like another like 2 or 3 years pass after that.
Like,
I mean, we're getting like way farther
before
in the
he
movie,
sees when he sees brown hair.
Yeah.
That's been a few years. Do you think?
I think so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
so back in '58,
it doesn't. This movie does not hold your hand. Like it just leaves things open. It doesn't answer many questions. You have to just put these pieces.
I feel like if I went back and watched it again, I might enjoy it more.
I think so too. I don't think I don't think I enjoyed this movie the first time.
When you know what's going on. Spoiler alert, we're gonna get spoilers from here.
We always do.
Once you know what's going on, once you figure it out, like at the end when it's a murder mystery and like. That the dude that has him follow his wife, who's not his wife, that he's the bad guy,
right? And
she's the accomplice,
right?
Yeah, like that fucked me up. I was like, holy shit!
It's a big twist, man.
It is.
It's a really big twist, and yeah, I feel like the first time that I saw this movie, I didn't even really put that together. Like I watched the movie but didn't fully understand what was going on. I was super confused.
And then I was like, oh, this dude set up an alibi by having this dude that he knew, Scotty, follow his wife, but it wasn't actually his wife. It was someone that looked like his wife.
Yeah.
They set up the whole thing. So like the whole thing about her going to the grave, her staring at the thing, her staying at the hotel, all of it was fake, right?
They said some of it was true.
No, but I'm saying like she wasn't mesmerized by this painting.
No.
She was paid by old guy,
right,
who actually was British.
Oh, really?
In real life? I thought he was Mid-Atlantic, but he was British.
I thought he was something that doesn't exist, but he's actually British.
Yeah, he's British. Yeah, I totally thought that. Yeah, I didn't know. So that's not even the wife. Like,
no.
So they don't even live at that hotel, which I think is the Fairmount Hotel, maybe now. I don't know.
Is that?
But I think it was in Bullitt also.
I don't think I've ever seen Bullitt.
I don't know if it's good or not because it's, again, older and
it's part of the Dirty
different.
Harry series, right? Like,
no, not at all. It's just its own thing. Steve McQueen.
I'm thinking of something completely
It's the one with the Mustang and the Dodge Charger.
I've never seen Bullitt.
It's interesting because at one point there's this like weird like aqualung flute solo and people are just dancing. It's really weird.
In Bullitt?
Yeah.
Is it actually Aqualung?
No. Oh. No, I was just thinking of Anchorman, actually.
Oh.
Not actual Aqualung.
You eat the dog poop.
Yeah. So once I figured that, I'm like, fuck. Like, did you watch Black Mirror?
I don't think I saw the most recent season, but I saw a lot of it. Did you see the first season,
the British one, when it was British?
Yeah. Is it not British anymore?
No, it's like Netflix American now.
Oh.
But on the first season, I think it was called White Bear. That was my favorite episode. So it starts like with this woman waking up in this apartment. No one's there. She goes downstairs, goes outside, and people are just filming her, and she doesn't know why.
I've definitely seen it because I watched that whole season. Yeah. I don't remember that one.
So like people are filming her, and she's just trying to and people are trying to kind of kill her, and she doesn't know what's going on. Anyway, come to find out at the end that like she like kidnapped and murdered a child. And
what the
so
fuck? I don't remember this at all.
Oh, this is like her punishment is that they like kind of erase her memory.
Okay, that sounds vaguely familiar.
And then people are like, anyway. So when you watch it the first time, it's whoa. But then when you watch it the second time, knowing everything, it's a totally different experience.
For sure.
Which I think would be in this movie.
I feel like that's the majority of Black Mirror episodes.
Yeah.
But I also think that's probably the majority of Alfred Hitchcock films.
There was a part that I really liked that I feel people hate. The like 12 minutes of silence and him just following her.
You think people hate it?
I feel like people just like, this is boring.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's a different time. Like I feel like that was pretty common. Not necessarily common, but more easily accepted back then.
I watched a whole explainer video just about that scene, and it made me appreciate it even more.
Going back to when I said that there are some very cool shots in this movie, that scene has a handful of them. There's when he's tailing her,
which he's the worst tail ever. But she knows he's supposed to be following her.
Right, but at
you
the
don't
same
know
time,
that then.
Even if that was his actual wife, she doesn't seem like the person that would have reason to suspect that somebody was following her. And she's also like married to a guy with money. Like I don't think she's really she's not gonna be aware of her surroundings. But when he's tailing her, there's shots of him driving, like he's obviously driving the car behind her, and there's shots of the camera in the car in the driver's seat, which is like, how the fuck did they do that? Like, I feel like they would have had to have converted the car to a right-hand drive, take out the steering column in the driver's side.
Yeah.
And because the cameras back then were fucking huge.
Oh, yeah.
So there's an actual camera in the actual driver's seat, unless...
Well, they're doing rear projection. He's not actually driving. They're not on the streets. It's rear projection.
No, in the scenes where the camera's in the driver's seat, that's actually a moving object.
No.
Okay, how do they do it?
They like put the car stationary there. The like front half is basically cut off, and then behind is a screen, and they're projecting what they've already filmed from the back of from the thing.
There are scenes where it's obviously that, but there are also scenes where this camera is in the driver's seat and it's filming out the window.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I gotcha.
But they could have also cut off the front half of the car and just put that over a camera.
Yeah.
So I don't know how they did it, but however they did it, it was pretty.
The thing I watched,
pretty revolutionary for the time.
They were saying it was interesting because the whole time he's following her, they're going downhill in a spiral, which is kind of subliminal to the movie.
For sure, that makes sense. Oh, I like
and
that.
he mapped it out, and except for 2 turns, it's exactly right how you would have gone, except for 2 shots. So there's 2 shots where you could then see the Bay Bridge at one point,
right?
But it's just for them to keep going down.
Huh.
And even when he turns and squiggly Lombard Street would be behind him, it is behind him in the shot behind him.
That's cool.
Yeah, like so they did their research, like they worked that shit out.
That's dedication. I love that. Are you talking about the scene? Are you talking about the initial tailing, or when when he's following her and they end up at his apartment? Because there is a scene where he's following her, and he's like, "What the fuck is she doing?" Because she's like making a right turn, and then a left turn, and then a right turn, and then a left turn, and then he's like, "What? Where is she going?" And like, it turns out she didn't know where she was going. Yeah. She just had Coit Tower as the landmark. She could have just went
straight though.
Right.
Yeah, but he's even confused in the.
He's like, where the fuck is she going? Yeah. This doesn't make sense. But she was just looking for his house, which she didn't have the address. She just had Coit Tower as a reference. And then that was another scene where he's like, well, that's the first time I've ever been thankful for Coit Tower. Yeah. It's just like, it's very funny.
Her eyebrows bothered me.
Her eyebrows bug the shit out of me, man. It's,
I don't know what it was.
It's like she's got like real eyebrows that are small. Yeah. And then she's like painted on. Like she's got like proto chola eyebrows going on.
Also, her like brown wig baby hair.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate it. Yeah, I think we're on the same page on a lot of this.
Yeah.
We aren't good podcasters because we agree on most things.
It was fucking weird though. Before he knew it was her, before he knew what was going on, he thought it was just someone that looked like the girl he's done. He takes her shopping. He's fucking possessive.
He gets real weird.
He is a toxic dude. Yeah. Like, she should have fucking ran.
She loved him, though.
Yeah. If she was not the actual girl and just some brown-haired chick from Kansas City.
Would you say it's brown? I thought it was reddish.
Whatever.
Okay.
She should have just fucking been, like, out of there.
Yeah. No, he gets really, really fucking weird. And honestly, like...
Force kisses her.
I feel like the first time that I saw this movie, I was like, "Oh fuck, this is not even close to over." Like when he finds her on the street,
it's over 2 hours.
It's a long movie. It's a very long movie, but like I feel like it could have ended at the trial after she.
The trial
jumped off.
Fucking weird. I was so confused because it was not a typical courtroom.
No, it was. I think at San Juan Bautista. I think it was at the Mission.
I was like, I do not know what's going on.
It was like an impromptu court hearing where the judge is like making fun of him a whole bunch. He's like, but you can't factor that into your verdict, but I'm going to keep talking shit.
Yeah.
He's like,
oh my God.
We're not here to judge his character or his morals, but I'm going to talk shit about them.
Dude, that was... And then when she fucking jumped off the tower, fucking shocked. I had no idea that was coming.
Yeah.
Again, I had no idea this was a murder mystery movie.
Yeah, I love that you didn't know anything about this movie and you went into it completely blind. Even with this conversation, I can't really tell where you've landed with it. And
I don't know where I've landed with it. I didn't like it when I watched it.
When did you? How many days ago did you watch this?
3 days ago, 4 days ago.
Okay. So you've had some time to think about it.
The more I think about it, though, like, again, it's hard to watch a 1958 movie with 2023 eyes. Because, again, I think you put this in the hands of a better editor. You know what I mean? And it's better.
What do you think is wrong with the editing?
The pacing.
That's how movies were.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's hard for me now to, like... You know, when this came out, I'm sure they were like, yeah, this is fine. But I'm just like, let's fucking get on with it.
Right. That's kind of how I felt you were going to feel about it. Like I had a feeling that this is going to be too slow for you.
But I like slow movies. But this wasn't in the type of slow movie that I really enjoy. Because it didn't... Again, it's like... after he like wakes up from his fucking acid fever dream,
Dude,
or
that
whatever.
scene was so fucking cool though.
Yeah, that was cool. But he wakes, and then like he's catatonic, and you don't find out for like 20 minutes later that he was like that for a year.
Right.
He was just
Yeah.
he was just shook,
Sitting there listening to Mozart for a year.
and he had a batter one wanting him at her house.
You what?
He had a baddie, the one with the glasses.
Oh yeah.
She wanted him something fierce.
Yeah, she was hot too.
Yeah, hot for teachers.
She's making fucking brassieres and shit.
Yeah, no, she didn't make. She painted them. Someone else, an aerospace engineer,
that's right.
made
That's
it.
right.
Yeah,
She was designing them too, though, right? Like she was drawing pictures of them.
I don't know if she was a painter or a fashion designer. I couldn't tell.
A little of both, I think.
Also-
she said that she went back to painting. She said that she went back to her first love, which was painting.
Whatever she does, she made money because that was a nice apartment.
It was a fucking sick apartment. There's a scene where he walks into the apartment and there's like a bank of like 3 openings. Like it would look like they would be windows, but I think they were just like holes in a wall.
No.
But she had like
Glory
bamboo,
holes.
okay, yeah, like covering them, and so like you can see like his silhouette coming through. Like I don't know, like her apartment was fucking dope.
It was dope. I'm pretty sure Hitchcock was a creepy dude with the chicks, and I feel like that comes across in this movie.
Was he really?
I
don't know.
think so.
I don't know a lot about him.
He was married,
Okay,
but I think he like obsessed over women, and that's why he like put them in his movies.
That's why he put women in his movies.
Like certain ones, like he was just obsessed.
he was upset. Okay.
There was a movie about his life. I didn't watch it though. I think what's her name? Scarlett Johansson played Janet Leigh, who he was obsessed with. You know, from Psycho, the shower scene girl.
Yeah,
Who was
she did?
Jamie
You're
Lee
right.
Curtis's
Fuck.
mom.
What was that movie?
Was Alfred Hitchcock British? I believe
I almost typed in Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, hey. Oh. Jamie Foxx had this joke on his stand-up a long time ago where he was talking about J-Lo. She used to be a dancer, you know, for In Living Color. And he was like, you guys call her J-Lo. I used to just call her Hey Ho.
The movie was called Hitchcock.
Oh, shocker. Who played Hitchcock? Was it John Lithgow?
Let me pull up the IMDb.
And I'm pretty sure Helen Mirren. Super hot.
On the cover, it doesn't
older
look
lady.
like JoJo Lithgow.
You mean Scotty Lithgow?
No, it's Anthony Hopkins.
Anthony Hopkins.
Hoppy.
Famous Brit.
Toni Collette was in it too. I've never seen this movie.
What's the score?
Michael Wincott played Ed Gein. Ed Gein is in this movie? What the fuck?
Is it the same guy that played him in Manhunter,
I've never seen Manhunter. I don't know.
the TV show? Oh, no, that was a good show.
I'm going to check this movie out.
What'd it get on Rotten?
Oh, I'm on IMDb. I don't know.
Don't they show Rotten on IMDb?
Do they?
Thought so.
No, it's separate. IMDb rating is 6.8 out of 10.
Oh. But yeah, I think he was a creepy dude with the chicks, and I feel like it comes over on this movie. The way he films the women, the way he like just treats the women on film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did listen to...
Also, 58 was probably creepy towards women in general. Like,
Yeah.
they got groped and it just took it,
I was thinking about that when...
unfortunately.
When it's the scene where he's trying to like change her back into...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The original woman. I wonder if that came across as creepy when people watched it initially.
Then, probably not.
I feel like it probably did. Because it's like, it's overbearing. Like, it's
Yeah.
It's a lot.
It
Like,
was.
when they go to like get her clothes and they're modeling the suits, he's like, "Nope, it's not fucking right." And like, you really know what you want.
Also, is that how people shopped back then, where someone else tried the clothes on for you?
I figured you would have known.
I've never seen that or done that.
You were alive in the 50s, right?
Yeah. Well,
Your old fart. That's how you got your dungarees.
dungarees. Yeah.
They had
Never
little
dungarees.
boys that would walk out and
Yeah.
like, model them for you.
Because there was no work laws, no child labor laws. Yeah. So there was that.
There is that. I also think there's another really creepy towards women part when she throws herself in the San Francisco Bay, and he jumps in to save her.
Yeah.
And he saves her life, which is cool.
Naked.
And then he brings her, he puts her in her car, drives her car back to his apartment, and then brings her inside, takes off all of her clothes
because they were wet.
And which, I mean, I guess it makes sense. Like, you don't want her to get sick because it's cold and wet, but maybe just lay her in front of the fire so the clothes can dry on her.
Here's the creepiest part.
But yeah, he totally gets her naked and puts her in his bed.
Here's the weirdest part. She wasn't actually passed out. She faked that. When you think about it, she jumped in there knowing he was going to save her. So she just acted like she was asleep this whole time.
Oh, shit. No.
She was in there for 2 seconds. She wasn't going to drown that fast.
But the shock from the cold, maybe?
Fuck,
I don't know.
No, dude. She was awake.
Fuck, man.
She was just playing like that while he took all her clothes off, laid them on the... I hope she got paid a lot of money from that dude. Because that's some weird shit to have to go through.
Oh, my God. You just fucking blew my mind.
Yeah.
I did not even think about that.
I'm not looking at your breasts.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. I feel like I'm going more Bane now.
Yeah, it is Baney.
It's Baney.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all I got, though.
I was born in the
shadows.
Fuck, I was trying to think of a
I
district.
had vertigo in the shadows.
I was trying to think of a district. I was born in the Castro.
I was born in I was born in a mission with a burrito.
You merely adopted the burrito.
So out of 5 falling policemen.
Honestly, I don't think Bane's accent is too far off from the Mid-Atlantic.
No,
though.
maybe that's where he's from. I was born in the Mid-Atlantic Ocean.
It's just the Mid-Atlantic with a mask on is what Bane is.
Batman.
I'm getting a notification.
Take a walk, fatty.
Is that what it said?
No, that's how I read it every time it tells me.
That's funny. You haven't even been sitting that long.
I know.
What
The
the
thing
fuck?
is fucking around. So yeah, out of 5 falling policemen, what do you give
What we're
this?
rating this out of?
Okay. 5 fake passed out women in the San Francisco Bay.
You know, I gotta. Oh, my phone's over there. Hey, phone, I see you.
It's right there.
Hey.
They can't see me. I'm right there.
I feel like I feel like I rated this higher on Letterboxd than I should have, because having this conversation with you and really talking through the movie has kind of put things more into perspective for me. I think when I rated this on Letterboxd, I gave it a 4.
Oh.
But after this conversation, I think we're looking more at... We can do quarters, right?
Yeah.
Letterboxd, that's the thing about Letterboxd. You can only do halves.
Fuck them.
And that's a fucking...
This is the A Lot Pod.
All right, I'm going to give it a 3.75.
Okay.
I was going to go down to 3.5, which is probably what I'll do on Letterboxd. I'll go and amend my score to a 3.5. But I think 3.75. Some of the plot doesn't make sense, but from a cinematography standpoint,
Yeah.
there are some really iconic shots.
Good shots,
Not
for
even
sure.
just that dolly zoom. Like the tailing scene, and then the fever dream. There are some really, really, really cool shots. The panning on the rooftops, showing all of that section of San Francisco, and then showing Coit Tower, which is where they're running towards, which is almost like he's running towards the height and the discovery of his vertigo. Hitchcock was a master at his craft, and I can't go lower than a 3.5. But
I'll go 3.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for the same reasons.
Yeah.
Although I feel like this is a movie that could use a readaptation. Not
They
a
did it
direct
with
remake.
Psycho. Let's put Vince Vaughn in the Jimmy Stewart role.
they just did like a shot for shot.
They really
remake.
did.
No, I'm talking about because I feel like the story has legs.
It's a good story.
The story is good. Like the way he faked her death. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of cool that the audience doesn't know that. Like we're oblivious to it, just like Jimmy Stewart. It's not like they reveal it and we're waiting for him to figure it out.
Right. Yeah.
We don't even know what we don't know.
You know what? No, I'm bumping it back up to a 4. It's a good movie.
All right.
It's a really good
I'm still
movie.
staying at 3.5.
No, I'm bumping it up to a 4. Stand true.
Oh, I have 21 more steps to do in 35 seconds.
In 35 seconds, get up, do them. Go.
I don't know if this gets me set.
Jerk it up.
But it has GPS, so it knows if I'm actually moving. Whatever. I don't care. I don't need to meet this goal.
Well, this is wrapping up my birthday month.
It is. So sad.
I'm sorry that we didn't do all movies from 1988, but you know what? It's my fucking birthday.
It is his birthday.
You have to deal with it.
You do. Or you don't.
If you've seen Vertigo,
or if you have vertigo,
and you want to, actually, yeah, if you have Vertigo and you want to tell us about it, because I'm curious, like, how does that feel? I feel like the dolly zoom probably shows us how it feels, but I want to hear about how it feels. So call and
if you have vertigo, fuck yourself. No, I'm joking. Call in.
Now, call in and leave us a voicemail at 323-786-a-lot. That's 323-786-2568. Or you can shoot us an email at alittleoffthetoppod@gmail.com. Please make sure that you rate, review. Jesus Christ.
It's hot in here.
Sex sells.
Yeah.
Please rate, review, and subscribe on whatever you're watching that on or listening on.
Yeah.
Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at alittleoffthetoppod at Gmail. Nope, that's the email address. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at alittleoffthetoppod. If you're looking for Odd Jason No Shirt a Dick, you can follow him on Instagram and the Planet Fitness app.
And Peloton.
And Peloton, that's right.
I've been strong. I've been going strong.
I need to
working out hard.
Edit my notes to add that. Follow him at Skills the Barber.
Yep.
If you're looking for me, my name is Justin. You can find me on Instagram and Letterboxd, where I rated this movie a 4.
And he's sticking with it.
@_red_6_. I think we did it.
I think we did.
You got anything else?
Bye for now.
See ya.
We didn't clap.
Let's do it at the end.
1, 3, 2, 1.